Some cheeses have been recalled after they were linked to a listeria outbreak. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention issued a food safety alert on Friday after illnesses were reported in 6 states. More than 20 brands of brie cheese sold between August 1st and September 28th across the U.S. and Mexico have been recalled. A total of 6 illnesses were reported and 5 people have been hospitalized. Currently, no deaths have been reported. Starting in October, it should be a little easier for food stamp recipients to buy groceries. Due to inflation, the U.S. Department of Agriculture is increasing monthly benefits by 12.5%. That amounts to an additional $104 for the average family of 4 each month. Nearly 41 million Americans count on food stamps to buy groceries every month. The increase doesn't completely make up for the rising cost of food, but that's because grocery prices jumped more than 13% in August. Coming up, we take a glimpse at an axe throwing competition set to take over downtown Fargo.